What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Pancis. If it's your first time tuning in, please be sure to smash that subscribe button. If not, thanks for continued support. It's been quite a minute since we've done a video update on the channel, so I apologize. Life's been pretty busy, and we are in the heart of winter time up here in the Northeast, so car content is harder to produce when it's 15 and 25 degrees outside with snow and ice, so I do apologize for that. But today we are going to talk about what it's like owning a 20-year-old Saab in 2024. Let's face it, we got 366,860, almost 367,000. Before you know it, I'll have 270,000 miles on this car, and before that and after that we'll have 300,000. So we cruised this car, guys. 20 years of driving a Saab, for me at least. Not 20 years, is it 20 years? No, it's like 15 years for me. I've been driving a Saab, but this Saab, 20 years old this year, is running really well. If you guys haven't been following the channel, I've done a whole series of repairs and rebuilds on this car, and it's, you know, when we first got the car we did a lot of work, but over the last like 2 years it's been pretty minimal, relatively speaking. So owning an old Saab isn't that bad. They are quirky, they have their things, but if you understand the dynamic of them, it's pretty easy to manage most of it. In fact, last year, I think we had a maintenance bill for this car of roughly $800, $900. And just to kind of simplify that term for you, I would say 400 of that was for tires and an alignment. Just tires, actually. Tires and tire mounting. And I have lifetime alignment with Firestone, so that's unlimited amounts. Every time I need it, I use it. So not that bad for an old Saab. And this year so far, we haven't really done anything. Obviously it's only February, but yeah, no, I haven't done anything. Got a couple little things. Actually, no, I did do something. What did we do? Fix something. But whatever it is, it's minor. So my point is that if you have an old Saab and you work through the corks, which we've done on this one, we'll probably repeat some of them as we go, but it's $10 here, $20 there, $50 here, $200 there. You know, it depends on what it is. I'm pretty lucky. I know that there's some people out there that don't have the talent per se to do the work themselves, so the price of labor can shoot up pretty quickly. I know, for instance, like $400 last year we spent for some exhaust work, and you know, that stuff adds up quick. So if you can't do the work yourself, it's hard to maintain them. However, if you can do the work yourself, subscribe to the channel and you can follow a lot of the stuff that I've done. It should help you pretty much rebuild an entire Saab from start. So not so bad. Again, we drive this car every single day, meaning myself and my family. Everybody takes a crack at it. So the more you drive them, the happier they are. I know it sounds pretty silly, but that's the reality. So if you have an old car in general, the more you drive it, the better. So yeah, I'll give you guys a tour under the hood and tell you what's going on there. All right, so update for you guys on the outside of the car. It still looks pretty good out here. As you guys might have known, a couple years ago we did a $700 Mako paint job. We painted the whole car because this thing looked like dog crap, but it's a 10-footer. I mean, if you get up close, you can see some imperfections from some of the prep work on the hood, for instance. We have some peeling paint on the roof again, and this light was replaced, but the old one broke out and like kind of scratched up a little bit of the paint there. So a little bit of work will be done here and there. We've done some dogleg repairs, which I think I'm gonna end up buying a welder and learning how to weld some metal and maybe cut out some of that and redo that as well. We're gonna repaint the rims in the spring because these have aged a little bit and gotten scuffed up again from people driving the car, unfortunately. Not to name names. My dad was driving late night a couple months ago, or a couple weeks back, and hit like a plastic bumper or rubber bumper, so this got a little scuffed up here. So we're gonna get this paint, we're gonna repair this. There's some cracked plastic here, we're gonna repair that and have this repainted. He's gonna pay for that, he knows it. In the interim, he also cracked the inner fender here, the wheel well fender, which we replaced. This is like a little bit of an aftermarket piece, but it's actually not so bad. It works really well and it's mounted properly, so I'm happy with it. Back of the car looks good. Underneath the car, we've done the control arms in the rear. I think I did a video many months back, a couple months ago. And we're gonna continue to do some rust renovation in the spring as well. But I have new dust shields for the brakes back here. I just have to take off the wheel hubs and replace them. Those are already painted and prepped with PR15, so they're gonna be pretty bulletproof going forward. So not so bad. Rust in the front, there isn't much. The subframe we've touched up, it's pretty good. Under the hood here, 270,000 miles almost, guys. You can see how nice we have this thing kept. Pretty good. Last week I was under here. There was a little bit of oil leaking out of the valve cover here. There's a rubber seal for this breather hose, so oil was dripping down because the seal was bad and dripping down towards the oil pan. It wasn't like a lot of oil, but obviously making a mess, so we cleaned that all up. I replaced the check valve again. I've done it 70,000 miles ago, but for 40 bucks or whatever that new one costs, it saves you an engine and a bunch of oil seals. So we put that on there a couple weeks ago. I think I did a video on it, but we replaced this passenger mount recently. So here you guys go, like just here and there little things. Nothing's a big deal, just here and there you just fix things. So this is what it looks like under the hood. The thermostat is stuck open currently, so I have a new one ready to go. That's an $8 part. I'm gonna pop that in one of these days. I just haven't really gotten to it. That's it, guys. This is what it is owning a 20-year-old Saab. The thing is very reliable. It's on the road, like I said, every day. I would drive this thing across the country tomorrow to California, no problems, no hesitations. That's how I feel about it. So that's the status update. Everything's looking good, as you can see. Quick peek underneath the hood. And a quick peek under here. You can see that the oil pan is dry and everything's looking pretty good for the high miles that we have on this vehicle. So that's it, guys. We have fresh tires in the front we just did. This tire here is in the back is pretty fresh. And yeah, a couple months ago this is gonna get touched up with paint when we go to Mako again. I'm gonna have them fix this. But there was a huge rust hole which we fixed. You can see in the winter time here, it's actually been performing quite well. No more rusting. We successfully fixed it for the rusting by neutralizing the rust and putting some PR15 in there, and then did some what do we do? Fiberglassed it, and then body filler, and then quick paint just to keep it looking good for now. But we're gonna have Mako repair some of this peeling paint here when we fix that front bumper in the spring. So all in all, this car is awesome. Daily driver, doesn't need to look perfect, but it needs to ride perfect, and as you guys can see, it's pretty perfect. So that's what it is, owning a 20-year-old Saab in 2024. I hope you guys enjoyed the update for you on this channel. A lot of hard work has gone into this over the last couple of years, but the last 2-3 years we've been really enjoying it with not having too many crazy amounts of issues. So that's a good thing, you know, you work for that. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. By the way, guys, I was just editing this video. I'm going to end it off with this. Since I am going to probably do some paint work in the springtime with this car, if anybody is local to me in the New York metro area that has a parts car laying around, I wouldn't mind replacing the hood and the two fenders on the front, since they seem to have some damage and rust and some age. So if you have a parts car that's got some good parts that isn't rusty and dented and damaged, and I'm going to go through the hassle of painting and doing all that good stuff, I might as well try to freshen up the parts. Listen, it is an old car, it doesn't have to be perfect, but if I'm doing it, it's kind of like a while you're in there. So my email is down below, so if you guys anyone out there has something that you want to throw my way for either a decent price or donate it to me, whatever you want, open to whatever. So that'd be awesome. Cheers. Thanks, guys.